Let's take a minute and talk about Chris Worrell. He is a January 6th defendant out of Florida that ran this week. Why did he run? You know, some of you guys might be wondering that. And I'm not Chris, so I don't know his reasons for sure, but I know about Chris, and I know that he had cancer, and I know that he was looking at 14 years of incarceration. And I know that he'd already spent months in the DC Gulag jail, where the judge literally held people from that jail in contempt of court for changing Chris's medical records and withholding medical treatment from him. So he was supposed to go to a sentencing today, but I was looking at it as he was going to his death sentence. When you get put into the medical system or to the prison system, you don't take your doctors, you don't take your medications, you get what they give you, and he'd already had a taste of that. And I think we need to really start talking about people like Chris, because why should somebody who I honestly believe is a good person have to be sentenced for 14 years for a can of pepper spray? A can of pepper spray that had no victim, that there was no witness to what was sprayed. Could have been Antifa, could have been an officer, could have been another protester. We'll never know. And even if we did, is that something that we put people in jail for over 10 years? When somebody uses a can of pepper spray in a protest that got out of control over election fraud? That's crazy. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. January 6th defendants have been punished enough. This is what I feel is political persecution, and Chris's case is the perfect example of that. Nobody should be looking at 14 years for pepper spray with no victim. Nobody should be looking at a sentence of 14 years going into the prison system as basically a death sentence. And that's where we're at as a country. We are sending people to jail over January 6th. Remember to pray for him and his safety.